Daddy's alright, Daddy's alright. They just seem a little weird. Surrender, surrender, but don't give yourself away. Hey, what's good? We got, that's letters. RK and Shane, Doug Dimmadome, Diego, Lisa, Brian. The gang's all here. Flawless Victory, Thailand. We gotta greet everyone as they show up. It's just polite. Marlon, Doombringer, Marton, Mexican Weeb, Fuss, Afif, I think that's how you say your name, Scarlet, Meepo Trainer, Silversmith, yes, 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 yes. Angela Ann, Arcane Raven, Fake Dere is yet to be classified. I believe it's an unofficial Dere type. We shall see. But yeah, we will wait a couple minutes and then we'll get into the Dere types wiki again, which has been a source of great entertainment and joy. Hello, nobody of the net. Listen. I may be a Dere of some kind. Probably am. But it doesn't matter. Everyone's a Dere in their own right. You got the fully vaccinated. Congratulations, Thailand. You've succeeded. You've succeeded where most have failed. I mean, well, some people, you know. They opened the movie theaters. That's good. Too bad the only movie that's, like, even kind of worth seeing is freaking Black Widow. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I go to the movies again. Like, at least, like, the last time the movie theater was open, they tried to... They just played a bunch of old movies at discount to get people to show up. But this time they're just like, no, it's just currently releasing stuff, including like Escape Room, the sequel to Escape Room. Oh, there are no good movies out right now. There might be Space Jam. I haven't seen that yet though. I kind of want to. I heard it's bad, but who fucking cares? The original Space Jam was bad. I acknowledge that it's bad. I still like it. I still like that movie. Black Widow is meh, yeah. And besides that, I'm not super into the whole Marvel thing. Disney is just pumping out movies with Marvel names on it. Yeah. They gave up on Ghost Rider, though. Because they put him on that, like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show, so there's never going to be another Ghost Rider movie. It's over. LeBron is vile. Ah, shit. I mean, you could say that for most celebrities. I mean, the guy in the first one, Michael Jordan, I think that's who it was. Yeah. I don't know. Like, that was a weird-ass movie. Like, just the idea is like the most 90s thing you've ever heard of, but also like a really tough sell, like a basketball guy in the Looney Tunes. Alright. Hello, Max. LeBron is by far the most hated athlete in the world. Okay. What did he do? You know what? Never mind. We don't need to get into the drama here. He probably did something illegal that only rich people can get away with. I don't know. They wanted to make a Ghost Rider series on Hulu with the actor for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but it never happened. Of course it didn't. Ghost Rider's never getting another movie. It's fine. Nicolas Cage, like, he bit the bullet for all of us. You saw Hobbs and Shaw in theaters? Didn't that come out last year? I remember I listened to the We Hate Movies podcast episode on it. It didn't sound good. He's just full of really bad hot takes. Oh, okay. Well, that's... I don't know. Seems like a forgivable crime. Loki was a good show, but the ending pissed me off. I haven't watched it yet. I kind of already know what happened. But apparently it's not over, because they had to split filming in half because of COVID, so there's going to be another season to, like, wrap all this up, so... It's not terrible. It's not as terrible as it could be. Working at a hospital as a cook. Oh, congratulations, I think. I wouldn't want to work in a hospital or as a cook, but, you know, good for you. Hobbs and Shaw movie was just ball jokes. Yep, checks out. I need you to perform part 2 to the Dog Girl script. Oh, right. Did you write that? You told me you wrote a script. Was that the one you wrote? Sorry. We'll discuss script submissions after the 19th. I'll be doing that. Anybody can submit a script and I'll read it. Unless it's really bad. If it's really bad, I'm not going to reply to your email. Just to spare your feelings. I'm kidding. I'm sure I would do a script even if it was bad, but I would, like, probably improv, like, half of it. Okay, so that was it. Okay, all right. Well, we should stop fussing around, wasting a lot of time here. We gotta switch over to the Dere wiki, the wiki of the Dere variety. Okay. We're gonna see if the transition works. We're gonna try to do it, and it's gonna be a big deal. We're gonna do it. Okay, just hold on. This is serious. It's a very technical process. Okay. Now. Yeah, it worked. Okay, great. You might not think it's that complicated, but it is. The fandomwiki.com thing has had an update apparently, and we no longer have the kawaii heart cursor anymore, which is a bit of a downgrade. Gonna be totally honest. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's still pink. We got pink. You guys like pink? I like pink. She's an okay musician. We should call it Fake a Million. Is that a reference to something? I don't get it. How many Deres are there? Oh, I don't know. There's 173 pages here, aren't there? But I don't know. That could just be like the different category pages. We finished off with Haji Dere, which I don't remember what it is, but whatever. Hime Dere. Yeah. She's a Hime Dere. That is true. I don't understand this Discord page they got going on here. I liked Food Wars, but I think, like, the third season where, like, I don't know, the, like, top 10 students or whatever the fuck they are, they show up. That season's not very good. It's really not. I was waiting forever for it to get dubbed, and it really wasn't worth it. I just send you the script anyway, because I want you to read it anyway, even if it'll be a while before you can perform it, because I want to share it. Alright, that's fair. You can do so. I don't know, maybe... I still got more sequels to finish, but... You know what, it's fine. The sequels can wait. They'll always be there. I'm getting those vibes where I'm just like, oh man, I can't wait to write something original again, so I'm not beholden to what I wrote previously, even if it sucks. There are so many times I just look back on what I've written and I'm like, why did I do this to myself? Why did I constrain myself this way? Anyway, we gotta read the wiki. Wow. Check this out. Bigoted. This is the bigoted Dere type. The Dere type of homophobia. Good lord. A hime-dere refers to a character who wishes to be treated like a princess or a queen by the person she loves, even if she is not actual royalty. Hime-dere characters have a princess complex. They can be real princesses or only want to be treated like one. Yeah, hime means princess. I knew that. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a lot of sentences. Listening to Dreams music till I cry. Is that the guy with the video that's like, you are not normal? Or am I wrong? Hime-dere is one? One? What? That's like a link to a completely different website. Why does this have sources? We didn't miss much, Professor. No, we're on hime-deres. They demand to be treated like royalty by their loved ones. They can really be a princess or only think that they are in a higher position to others. Consequently, they should be treated as such and admired by those they think are inferior to them. They usually get any kind of work done by having other people do it. They give orders to everyone around them. They put themselves first in any situation, not caring about others. The only exception is the one they love, although they may hide their love for their love interest at first. They always want perfection and success everywhere, from everyone and from themselves. Alright. Always source your deres. Alright, fair enough. Hime-deres may have a history that shows the roots of their insecurities. Specific moments of abandonment, neglect, and betrayal have commonly been the cause for the hime-dere's behavior. The purpose of a hime-dere's backstory is to explain what triggered their power-seeking behavior and who in their life is sympathetic to their past. A hime-dere can be truly befriended by the few who can see past their ego. Sometimes the hime-dere takes their companions for granted and chooses to treat them unfairly. Those who tolerate her either let the hime-dere walk all over them or retaliate eventually, but there is usually a sense of loyalty or a strong bond that is difficult to break. This type of character is one who has the traits of a stereotypical snooty princess and comes off at first as arrogant, self-centered, and vain. Still, they have the capacity for love and friendship and often will soften over time, learning a valuable lesson in the process. Oh, that feel when you learn in lessons? Hime-dere characters are very similar to tsundere characters and have a similar personality. They will both be arrogant and insult their love interest, acting like they're not interested, when actually, they care about them. Plot twist. The difference between the two is how hime-dere characters have a princess/superiority complex, sometimes acting like a diva and being very demanding of other people. There is also a male version of this dere called oji-dere, whose significant difference is that he has a prince complex. A hime-dere character's behavior is like a spoiled brat, but with a princess complex. The kinder and more mature version of this dere are ojo-dere characters, who act like gentle, kind princesses and only insist others to treat them differently in fulfillment of their responsibilities. That's a lot of words to say. She thinks she's better than you. Loki is a hime-dere? Well, oji-dere, but whatever. Oh, what was that? Oh, thank you, Clip Gaming, for the $5. Hello, it's 4:20 a.m. Nice. I'm gonna go to bed now. Keep up the great stream. Okay, yeah. Good night. Good night, Clip Gaming. You should really go to bed. Thank you for the donation, though. Does it make up for missed homework? No. You wish, though. Anyway, there's probably a bunch of anime characters, but everybody knows. You want to know who the Western characters are, right, guys? "16. Gwen. Yeah, I guess so. Lumpy Space Princess, that checks out. I don't fucking watch Alvin and the Chipmunks, sure. Muffy from Arthur? Yes. 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 Clone High, Cleopatra, well, like, she's literally a queen, so yeah. Just like a bunch of these. Duchess from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, yeah. Hello, Mike EVA. Oh, of course. There's so... Listen, if you have a character that's like vaguely based off of Cleopatra, chances are she's gonna be a Hime Dere. What are the odds, right? Is it a queen complex if you were literally royalty? I think so. I mean, it counts. You know who should be on that list? That little girl from Powerpuff Girls. Wasn't her name like literally Princess? Or am I remembering wrong? Angelica, yes. What? Aquamarine. I'm not up on Steven Universe. Oh, there it is. Princess Morbucks. Alright. I missed that. Alright, good night, Afif. The Winx Club. Damn. Lots of Hime Deres in Winx Club. What the fuck? Oh, right. I forgot. There's somebody in the Dere Types wiki who really loves horror movies. I bet this is nice and filled. Ginger Dead Man, of course. Of course. Seriously, what is this movie? Jumanji? Oh my god, Jumanji. Yeah, I guess so. Mean Girls? Yes. That Regina George? Yes. Okay. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Oh man. Characters from games. Okay, well that's like a literal queen. Snooty Villagers, Gracie, outside Japan. I guess that's her name outside of Japan, but it looks like they're saying that she's only a Hime Dere outside of Japan. Does it really count if the game is from Japan? I don't know. You can't really call that Western. Kudere Simulator 2? What? What? Greek mythology? I mean, yeah, I guess Aphrodite would technically count as a Hime Dere, but the Greek mythology? Like, whatever. We might as well just pick, like, Aphrodite from Hades. Like, just Greek mythology in general. Kudere Sim was made by Yandere Dev as a joke. Alright. I'm sure he's done a lot of things as a joke. That guy's the worst. Hine Dere. Yeah! I think I might have actually seen an audio roleplay with a Hine Dere, like, listed as such. That was kind of fun. It's always interesting when, like, you're about to watch a roleplay, but you gotta research first. You're like, what? A Hine Dere refers to characters who have cynical worldviews, are cold-hearted, and are highly arrogant. I don't know, that guy looks like a Hine Dere to me. The word is a compound of hineru, which means to twist, to turn, to puzzle over, and to defeat easily. And dere, yeah. Hine Dere characters, also known as Hino Dere in some media, have a soft side deep down that may reveal itself once their love interest breaks through. Wow, this really is not that busy. Sasuke? Shit, man, maybe. I mean, like, he's still pretty cold-hearted even after having a friggin' child with a lady. I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous that he and Sakura got together. He clearly doesn't like her. American Dad? Brain the Hine Dere. Joker voice. My Dere type is twisted. You know what? I can't do a good Joker impression, but I can fix that very easily. My Dere type is twisted, Batman. Literally, you just gotta end the sentence with Batman, and you're just like, oh, Joker impression. Works. Zuko. Oh, man. BoJack Horseman. What the fuck? You know, for such a short wiki page, there sure is a lot of these. Spending my night watching a voice actor research Dere types, what have I become? Oh, man. Thank you for considering me a voice actor. Children's television? What? Wait, what? It's just... What? Like, what's the show, though? What is this? Burn the Bread as a puppet character, star mascot, and cult fig. What? Okay, now that makes sense. Wow. What the hell? He's a mascot of like a television channel who's depressed, curmudgeon. What the fuck is going on in Germany? Answer me that, Germans. Anybody from Germany in here? Why is Brian Griffin on here? I don't know. He's a bit of a cynic. I haven't watched Family Guy since I was a teenager. I don't know. Oh, well, I'm glad you can make it, EJL. Thank you. I'm glad you're here for the stream. Hello, Blue Dragon Audio. Garfield. Oh, man. Has Been Hotel? Yeah, I guess that counts. Hell of a Boss. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, sure. Gaz from Vader Zim. Yeah, sure. Oh, man. Kappa Mikey. That's assuming I remember any of the characters from Kappa Mikey. Omni-Man. I haven't seen Invincible. Don't ruin it for me. Or don't spoil it for me, I guess. Major Monogram. Oh, come on. That guy had fun every once in a while. Maybe. I don't know. Anybody remember Carl from that show? Carl the Intern. That was fun. Rick Sanchez. Yeah, that tracks. Ruby, never watched it. Smurfs. Yep, sounds about right. Squidward. Absolutely. I'll accept Squidward. I'll accept Squidward. Grim and Mandy. I don't know. Like, Grim wasn't entirely cynical. Mandy, though, absolutely. 20,000? Captain Nemo. Captain Nemo from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is a Hine Dere, everybody. I'll admit I haven't seen that movie. We see Fake doing normie research. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not well versed in the Dere types. I have to look it up on occasion. Wait, Chucky? Chucky's not a Hine Dere. He's not a cynic at all. If I recall correctly, he's like a serial killer that like put his body into a doll. More of a Joker Dere. I don't know. Well, there was a Dere type that we came across that like was basically just insanity. Sherlock Holmes, maybe. I don't know. Is BBC Sherlock the one with Benedict? That guy? Frasier. Kristoff, formerly. What? Isn't Kristoff the guy with the moose? I don't believe that. That seems wrong. Al Bundy? Yeah. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Is that the cat? Yeah, that counts. Yep. Grumpy sure is a Hine Dere. Oh, thank you, Toby. I'm glad you think so. I also had nightmares about Chucky when I was a kid. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, it was on TV, and like it was at that scene where what was it? It was just before like my parents changed the channel because we were like looking for something to watch. It was just after the doll like talks when the batteries are out, and then it falls under the couch, and the woman is about to look under the couch, and then they changed the channel, so I didn't see what happened. At least that's what I remember happening. This is a scary movie when you're a kid, but you know, if I watched it now, I probably wouldn't be all that scared. Red Foreman from the 70s show. Yeah, that checks out. Vampire Diaries. Mr. Potato Head. Well, maybe. Eeyore. Yeah. Cranky Villagers, Cyrus, Rossetti. Rossetti is the Hine Dariest of Hine Dares. Is all of them. It's more funny than scary. Yeah, doesn't he like... doesn't like Chucky kill a guy by, I don't know, turning on a gas stove in his house and then lighting the place on fire? I don't know, it's just not as funny once the doll starts like swearing at the woman. Camp Buddy? Isn't that like a Yowie game? Or am I remembering that wrong? Okay, well, first of all, I need to edit this wiki again because Rule Card's name is fucking spelled wrong here, but also no, not at all. Also, why isn't this Friday Night Funkin'? Why isn't this in alphabetical order? What the fuck? Like, do I need to fix this wiki again? The answer is yes. I need to go through this with a fine-tooth comb and, like, fix this up, expand some stubs of articles. This is ridiculous. Do I stand Vampire Diaries? No, but, what's her name? Jenny? Somebody? She made the Vampire Diaries video, which really laid out the entire series, and I found it very, very interesting. It was a very good video. It was very long, but, you know, it covered everything. Burger Pants from Undertale, yes. What? Okay, you know what? I refuse to believe that the glitchy red guy in the original creepypasta even had a personality. Like, isn't it the case, like, when you get a haunted game in a creepypasta, it just does weird shit and creeps you out and there's no real personality involved there? It's just weird? I'll be honest, I didn't read the original glitchy red creepypasta, but I bet you anything there ain't no Hine Dere in there. I bet you anything that's just fanon. You're right, David. That video is really good. Anyway. Yeah, I think we're done here. Also, why are all Hine-Dere's guys? This is like an anime trope thing. Is it all guys? Hold on, I gotta check the... Fuck, man, I don't... You know what? That's on me, because I have no idea what Japanese names are male and which are female. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but... Okay, that's a girl. Probably. You know, free is cheating, though, because all of the guys have girl names. Come on. Only gaming creepypasta I know of is Ben Drowned. Yeah, that's fair. I guess Hine-Dere is more of a male trope. Whatever. We're out of here. What on earth could possibly be a Hyakusidere? And why do they think they can get away with having a naming convention that long? Girl Hine-Deres are rare. Okay. Time for me to make one. Okay. Not to be confused with Sadodere. Okay, whatever. A Hyakusidere refers to a character who likes to tease others and sometimes flirt with those they like. Really? That's a Dere type? Just being kind of flirty? Alright, whatever. Where does a compound of the term hyakusu, meaning to banter, tease, or make fun of? Okay. Alright, way to spell it out for us. Hyakusidere characters, also known as tease-dere, as though that's not supposed to be ridiculous, in some media are sarcastic, mischievous, or at least playful at heart, and sort of like a flirt as they tease people they like. Inside, however, they care a lot for their loved one, and tease them even more. Spice and Wolf is amazing, highly recommend. I've heard good things, I'm just not that interested in economics. Enderman Dere? Oh... You're playing with dangerous forces there. Nagatoro? Oh yeah, that too. I bet she'll be in the gallery. I'm putting money down now. Boneless tsundere? I don't think it's anything like a tsundere. Did I watch Nagatoro? No. I don't watch a lot of new anime because it's usually not dubbed. I mean, hate on me all you want. If I want to learn Japanese, I should be exposing myself to the language as much as possible, but usually when I'm watching anime, I'm just there to just relax and have a good time, and that's... Reading subtitles is not that for me. Hyakusideres are often an extension of tsundere. I don't know, I mean... They're kind of flirty and teasing. That doesn't really sound like a tsundere to me. They can also be a bit tsundere, though not the harsh type, but rather the more dere type. Oof. Getting confused. Haven't watched JoJo? I haven't watched part 5. I watched the first 4 parts on that great Twitch live stream. Where they just live stream the first 4 seasons. That shit was awesome. It was so cool just, like, watching it and then just being like, oh, yeah, man. Like, you're having, like, a whole crowd with you. They're all making jokes in chat. It was fun. I wish they'd do that again. Robert E.O. Speedwagon is the hottest. Don't you dare say otherwise. I mean, you're right. If you're right, you're right. He is. Okay. Hyakusideres are also much like Sadoderes, who like to toy around with their love interests, like a Hyakusidere does. However, a Hyakusidere, fuck that name, does not manipulate or want to cause pain, and only does and says things to playfully infuriate the person they like or leave them flustered. They are not sadistic as a Sadodere is. They're also very similar to Ojideres and Hime-Deres. The difference of these dere types, okay. I don't see how that's related at all. I'm not reading that whole paragraph. That's really annoying. I'm sorry. Just seeing the word Hyakusadere, I'm just like, I don't want to say this long-ass word. I'm going to say dere so many times it's not going to sound like a word anymore. You're right. Okay, goodbye, person whose name is a bunch of letters. Why can't it be homo, though? Oh, well. There are characters who can also be Hyakusadere and Himedere/Ojidere at the same time, or show signs of the other dere. It's possible for a Himedere/Ojidere to flirt like a Hyakusere sometimes, or for Hyakuseres to like the attention they gain from fans after using their charm, raising their ego. I don't like this character archetype just because it has a bad name. That's the only reason. You should just call it tease dere. It's stupid, but it makes more sense. Lore stream? What lore? We're not at 100k yet, so you don't get to know who I was in my past life. Aren't all people's names a bunch of letters, though? Yes, but usually I can pronounce them. Okay, is Nagatoro gonna be on here? Yeah, called it. There she is. I guess 02 counts. I only watched like the first 5 episodes of that show. Apparently I made the right decision. The ending was bad, according to a lot of people. France from Hitalia? Shit, man, I guess. You don't usually see, like, guys on these lists. Man, there's a new season of that, isn't there? I think I still have all the DVDs of, like, the first 4 seasons. I really loved that show when I was in high school. It was just such a pain in the ass to get my hands on the DVDs. Alright, so, Hyakusadere in Western media. Tell me, what have we got? George Beard, Harold Hutchins. Isn't that one of, like, the main 2 kids? What? Oh, never want to see Glenn Quagmire described that way. Or Lois Griffin. What the man. Not the Hitalia DVD box set. I never had the box set. I just had 4 individual DVDs. My mom sent me a picture of all the weed she just bought. It's okay, it's legal here. Don't worry about it. Chat Noir. Shit, man, maybe. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me. Excuse me. Bubble Bass. The tease dere. Bubble Bass. Fucking excuse me. Squilliam I'd absolutely buy, but Bubble Bass? Oh man. Amethyst, yeah, sure. Bart Simpson. Man, seeing the Simpsons on here, that's almost as big of a slap in the face as Homer Simpson being a Bakadere. Oh my god. You forgot the pickles, SpongeBob Coon. He wasn't so much teasing as he was just being an asshole. He didn't like anybody. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I never actually watched the show. I just know that Ghost Rider was on it. Bloody April Fools. The fucking horror movie fan is at it again. Bus Party to Hell? Man, I gotta find some of these movies. These sound ridiculous. The Curse of the Slasher Nurse? Who is filling out these lists? Who is doing this? What have you just walked into? The greatest stream of all time. God damn it. She did it as a group text, and whenever someone else in the group replies, I get the friggin' notification. I'm putting my phone on silent. For some reason, she felt the need to group text like 5 people all the weed she bought. What can I say? My mom likes to party. Double, triple, bossy deluxe on a raft, 4x4 animal style, extra shingles with a shimmy and a squeeze, light axle grease, make it cry, burn it and let it swim. We sell food here, sir. Anyway, Edith Grew. I guess that might be Gru's mom. I don't know. I don't remember Despicable Me. I didn't watch any of the sequels either. Just wasn't interested in it. Easter Bunny Kill Kill. Okay. Listen, if anybody knows who the guy, like the obscure horror movie fan who's filling out this wiki, tell him to DM me, because I need to pick his brain for a few hours. I just need to be like, so, like, what makes you do this? Like, where, like, why do you like these horror movies, and why do you feel the need to put them on the wiki? I need answers. Edith is one of the girls. Okay, now that checks out. Squidward ASMR one. You think I can do a Squidward voice? I can't do what he does. There's no way. I feel like we're becoming intimately familiar with this one person's taste in media through this wiki. Yeah, is there a way to see, like, who edited this last? I want to look that up. Evil Has a Grin, Feeding Grounds, Fresh Meat, Hellyfish. What? This dude's, like, going into the credits and finding, like, minor characters that have no names. Guido's sidekick, the triplets. Why? Why are you like this? I need so many answers right now. Like, I understand, like, Jumanji, that was a big movie, but, like, Killing Eve, Lake Fear 2? Who? Mission Impossible. Like, what? I don't know, just, like, the overlap of, like, a obscure horror movie fan and also, like, an anime fan. You don't see that very often. Makes you so sure it's a guy. It could be a girl. True, it could be. It's probably not, though. I don't mean to stereotype. That would be wrong of me. But at the same time, it's probably a guy. I don't know, man. I could almost see myself doing this. Like, if I had, like, a special interest in, like, a particular series and Dere's, I might just, like, if I had the time anymore, I could see myself, like, taking a day out and just, like, listening to a podcast while filling out a Dere wiki. This is why I can't work a real job. I have to clean in the middle of the night. Yeah, it's very thorough. Like, I'll admit I'm impressed. The Child's Play. Okay, is that like a Child's Play sequel or like a knockoff of Child's Play? The Hatred. Man, I remember seeing Mr. Gigi review that movie. Like, Butane. Sure. Cap'n? Cap'n is a tease, Dere? Bayonetta, yes. Yes, absolutely, yes. That's basically all she does with Luca. Mario, Birdo. Does Birdo even speak? Wait, Waluigi. Oh, that's an even bigger shock to me. Waluigi? Who's Waluigi flirting with? Wario? New type of guy. Guy who watches TVs and movies only to document the Dere types. Oh man, somebody submit that to the type of guy Twitter. I'm pretty sure that he'd post that. What Dere? Okay, well technically it's called a Hyakusu Dere, but that's a stupidly long name. So it just means tease. It just means to tease somebody. Bubblegum bitch, Marina the Diamonds. What the fuck? Okay, how do I see who last edited this? How do I do that? I have to know. How do I see who edited this? History. Oh my god, hold on. I gotta close my chat window. This guy. Adding a character from the gallery. This dude has... End the Enigma. There's some cartoons and comics. So, April P99 and the Enigma 21 are like actively updating this page. Okay, so he created the page. I think Errol P is like the creator of the wiki, which, you know, tracks. I don't know, like who... But who added all the... So he created this. This is the old version. Oh. Dude. The guy who created the wiki is also a huge horror movie fan. That's crazy. The whole wiki is made by 2 people. I kind of gotta respect that, not gonna lie. Yeah, I completely understand that. Like, I guess it was just like a case of, like this is how it was when it was originally created. So that means it was made by this one guy, April P99. Yeah, he created it like this. So... I guess he just, like, watches a lot of stuff, and also horror movies. I mean, he's wrong about a lot of things, though, so he doesn't have the best memory. Basically the ultimate movie guy. Yeah, I guess... Yeah, he's part of the staff. I gotta know. Please, tell me more about him. Hey, I recognize that pit crew. I'm just another player who loves all kinds of video games, but unfortunately, I don't usually play multiplayer games. I'm a shy single player, so I prefer to enjoy the story, world, and characters of a game by myself. If you want to know my personality trait, I can tell you that I am an... Oh man, the frickin' letter scales. I hate those. I keep seeing them on Tumblr blogs, and I'm just like, I don't understand this at all. This is solo bowled the world. This is crazy. No Oxford comma. Aw, man. Enneagram type 9. I also position neutral good section in the alignment system. Oh, man. Imagine analyzing your own personality this much. But this is the Dere types wiki. So if I had to choose one that best defines me as a person, it would be a mix of Don Dere and Ojo Dere. Era. Oh my god. No, I think you were right. I was being sexist. She is a girl. Oh man. Oh man, that's on me. I'm fucked up. God. I need to learn to grow and change from this experience. Damn. Yeah, I'm bad. Oh, damn. I fucking judged this person before I even knew them. That's on me. You guys were right. It was a girl. Oh my god. Fake is canceled party. Oh man. Be sure to alert that guy that has a channel calling for me to get doxxed. He'll add it to the list. Anyway, you can find me more active on the Luigi's Mansion wiki where I work as the bureaucrat. Damn. This girl has a lot of time on her hands. Holy shit. Must the creator of Dere, our bot on the wiki. Please be kind to him. He is still not used to being around other people or in basic human understanding or emotions. But I'm trying to teach him a little so he can feel like one more on the wiki. Dude. Girl. Yeah, I deserve to get canceled for that. That's fucked up. I forgot. If there's anyone who likes slashers, it's girls. But that's also sexist of me to say that. Anyway, I have to know, why did... Me and the Dere Types wiki. I found this page by chance when looking for Maya Dere once I saw it in a comment. And when seeing it on this wiki, it caught my attention because I had never heard of this anime archetype before, since almost all people only talk about yandere or tsundere. Huh. Okay, so she didn't create the wiki, but, like, she's definitely had an impact on it. Fake really thought a guy made a wiki with an all-pink color scheme. Okay, well, that's also you being sexist. Guys can like pink. You ever heard of Timmy Turner? Pick up the phone because I called it. Yes, I admit it, Blue Dragon Audio. You called me out. I was being a bad person. It's like an M. Night Shyamalan plot twist we witnessed. Oh, man. Ah. I'm sorry, like, we've kind of gotten off track here. We're not even reading about Deres anymore. We're just reading about this girl who, like, really likes Deres and horror movies and Luigi's Mansion. This is fascinating. So the wiki had a list of characters with that Dere. It made me curious to know what characters were in some of them, especially in the video game section, which I love. And I was surprised to see that some characters, even confirmed to be created for that purpose, didn't appear in some lists, so I added a few, in addition to fixing some pages that were a little messy. At that time, the wiki was a little abandoned, and a lot of people vandalized it, so I tried to take control in that part when seeing this as that is what I do in all other wikis that I follow if necessary. Oh, so she's like a professional wiki editor. Damn. Unfortunately, being so abandoned and dealing with a subject that a lot of people don't treat seriously, there was damage almost every day. From that moment, I started trying to save the wiki for all the users who enjoy it. Oh, so she didn't create it, but like she rescued it from like obscurity and becoming an internet ruin. This is amazing. You'd be a psychiatrist that specializes in assigning Dere types? I don't know if I could be, but I think this chick could be. She's a hero. You're right, Neomencia. She's a hero. Damn. Strange as it may seem, I don't usually watch much anime because I always have a hard time focusing on watching a single series or anime for too long. I've always preferred video games where you live the stories yourself and you choose the best ending, so as you can see, I don't know almost anybody from the list that appear on each page, but I actually love a lot of things from Japan and would love to go there one day to feel the experience. Okay, so she's not a horror movie fan, she's a gamer. Okay, wait, where's her likes? Okay, so she's not the horror movie fan. Who's the horror movie fan on staff then? She's the gamer. We've got a gamer. We need to find the horror movie fan. I am like so far into this wiki right now. I'm like on 6 different levels here. An explorer gamer, an achiever. Bartle taxonomy of player types. Oh my god, she's so thorough. Socializer, gamer person. Oh my god. I love games so much that I've even decided that this is the professional career I want to achieve. Or at least my dream is to make or participate in the creation of a video game someday. That's why I'm studying video games and animation in the present. I'm very bad at programming though, and I prefer to focus on the artistic part in projects like this. Mood. I'm bad at programming too. My contributions. Wow. I usually fix the format of pages and add templates. I also made all the aesthetic changes to the wiki. She's the one who made it pink! Oh my god. She made the heart cursor. Wow. She made the Dere page and the Dere page. Wow. Wait, which one's Dere? I forget. Oh yeah. This is why this is so detailed, even though there's not many characters in this archetype, because she filled it in like with crazy detail. Damn. English is not her native language. Wow. She's so strong. I wish I knew other languages. She created a lot of new Dere types and Dere types on the unofficial Dere types page. Oh man, we're gonna get to those later. My favorite Deres, Nimue Dere. Yeah. Wow. Move cursor here. Aw, it says love you. I don't know if you guys can see that. Wow, that's fascinating. So, who's the person on staff that likes horror movies? Is it the Enigma? Actually, she did say that this wiki was abandoned when she first got to it. Maybe like the original creator who abandoned it was the big horror movie fan. Wow. Hello, Clara. What's up? Let me introduce myself to you. I'm an autistic and geeky enthusiast. I enjoy playing video games and watching cartoon shows or movies, researching on the internet for truthful information on Wiki Fandom or Reddit, and collecting or owning toys. This is just a brief background about myself, that's all. Oh, Splatoon fan. Likes. Whoa. Okay, I was not expecting sex robots to be on that list. But this doesn't appear to be the horror movies guy. Fantasizing about my shy or introverted crush? Man. Wow, that's a lot of dislikes. Yeah, I think a lot of people dislike serial killers. Listen, as someone who has a diagnosis myself, I'm understanding the autism part here. It's a lot of stuff. Let's just read this guy's dislikes. This is fascinating. Dramatic bullies, narcissistic politicians, greedy scammers. This is reading like we didn't start the fire. Cops, ableists, racists, sexist, homophobes, psychotic sadists, serial killers, seductive... I don't think I'm allowed to say that word. What do you mean by seductive, though? Don't you just mean, like, in general? Like, what does it matter if they're seductive or not? Emotionally unstable fanboys/fangirls, extreme K-pop fans, enabling or anxious pushovers, simps. Oh, everybody get out. All political news, internet lag, being in large crowds of people, being the center of attention, loud noises, imperialistic pests, AX houseflies and mice? What? Imperialistic pests, huh? Dere Types Wiki said ACAB, yeah. This barrel really did lead to the ocean. Now that we've reached through the whole barrel, we just need to reach the bottom of the ocean. I want to know who the horror movie guy is on staff. Mainstream subculture, EX, nerd, preppy, jock, bro, emo, hipster. Are people still emo? Low social boundaries, being the scapegoat of society, depression. That's a wow. He's got every Dere, like, organized into ones he likes and ones he doesn't like. Favorite anime, Yu Yu Hakusho, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Inuyasha. Yeah. Wow. And that's his page. That's crazy. This is so fascinating. Blog? I'm here to improve the Dere fandom. Get to learn about myself and other people by reading. Is that the whole post? Oh, okay. So he just showed up like 22 days ago and he's on staff now? I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that hard to join the staff of the Dere Types wiki. But do you have to be part of the staff to edit the wiki? Because I don't know if I can handle that kind of dedication. Yeah, these people do have dedication. Like, wow. But who is the horror movie fan on stage? Is it DT Daniel? Wow. Okay, so he's made a lot of edits. He doesn't really seem to have, like... Yeah, maybe he's the horror movie fan. That would check out. Thanks for all your contributions, DT Daniel. What is his contributions? What's he been up to? I know it's creepy. I'm like stalking them. He's been offline for a while. Never mind. Change titles from English to Japanese. Remove protection. Okay, so it does seem like just regular fans can edit the wiki. Cool. And then there's the bot that Era made. Oh, Kibo! That's great. That's great. It's kind of weird how she made it call her mistress, but you know what? Fair enough. Come on, Daniel, where's your dissertation on likes and dislikes? Does the bot have likes and dislikes? Likes performing my task correctly. Dislikes everything that can bring harm to the wiki and our community. Amazing. So pretty much just like Errol P99 and the Enigma 21 are just like running this. They're running this wiki by themselves. The dedication. Man, I still don't know who the horror movie fan is. It must have been the person who created the wiki. I guess they're just not around anymore. That's crazy. I totally forgot we were on this page. Man, it's kind of hard to go back to just like the regular Dere types after that deep dive. Holy shit. That was amazing. Shout out to Errol P. She is like the master. But whilst I was a little bit sexist, I wasn't entirely, because we know that she is not the horror movie fan. So, uncancelled. Horror movie fans starting to sound like the secret formula. Man. Use the Wayback Machine. Oh, come on. I can't... I'm not going that far. Kami Dere. That's a god complex. Yeah. A Kami Dere refers to a character with a god complex, making them self-centered and arrogant towards those they see as inferior to them and who are not deserving of their time. They will demand to be treated like the perfect being they think they are by others, included those they like. Okay. We need the truth. Don't pick up the phone, it was a wrong number. MM? That's just the name of the show? Alright, whatever. See, another bigoted type. What? Homophobic god complex. Yeah, kami means god. I don't need to know Japanese to know that. Oh, this is filled. Errol P edit this too? Wish you were here sooner. Yeah, I do too, because then you could have seen the absolute insanity that was the deep dive of the mods. Kami Dere characters believe that they are a god or a superior being. They feel that they are in a higher position compared to others, even if they aren't actually a deity and are just humans or of the same species as the other characters. They are also highly arrogant and proud and aren't afraid to speak their minds and show everyone how right they are. I bet Haruhi's in the list. She's going to be in the gallery. I'm going to see it. Byakuya from Danganronpa. Yeah. They are considered an extreme version of Hime Dere and Oji Dere characters. They believe that they are the most perfect and infallible beings, and they think they should get special attention and priority. Their pride makes them highly arrogant, overconfident, and stubborn. Kamidare characters think that they are better than everyone, and that they are always right. If they don't share the same species or position as the protagonists or other characters, they will also act like these groups are inferior to them. Oh, that's where the bigotry comes from. Racist. They will be even more arrogant and proud if they are an actual deity and the other characters are not. So, racist Dere. Great. If Dio isn't on this list is wrong. Oh yeah, his name is literally God. Gilgamesh. That guy wasn't a god. At least I don't think so. I'll be honest, I haven't read the epic. Those who act like gods but are not gods usually live in their own fantasy world where they see themselves as the most powerful creature, which can confuse the other characters. There are different types of Kamidare characters. The sweetest and more Dere version of Kamidare will show a somewhat prideful personality, thinking they are amazing, powerful, and admired by others. At the same time, they will show respect towards other characters and beings. It is very likely that this type of Kamidare actually has the wrong idea of their true power, or the real view of others towards them, usually shown in a comical way. Another type of Kamidare acts lordly, pridefully, selfishly, arrogantly, overconfidently, and oftentimes narcissistic like the regular Kamidare. But the difference is that this type of Kamidare actually knows they're not a god, but acts superior somehow, or wants others to treat them like that anyway. Some of these characters can also want to become mighty and powerful gods because they see themselves worthy of it. It's because of this that a great amount of Kamidares can be villains or antagonists, but not all of them have to be. Does that mean Frieza is a Kamidare? Or, Vegeta, maybe? Those guys wanted to be immortal, right? Beerus from Dragon Ball Super. I mean, that guy is a god, isn't he? I don't know, I didn't watch Super. I just like him because he's purple. Sometimes this is just an act, where the character is afraid to show their true personality. Therefore, Kamidares will eventually show their more Dere side, when their Kami exterior is broken. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's really not what I was expecting. I mean, Dio, yes. Light Yagami, yes. Gundam Tanaka, though? I mean, I guess he does, like, see himself as having demonic power. God, he had such a stupid hairstyle in the anime. Satsuki, yeah, that tracks. And Sinbad, though. Is there an anime character that's based on Sinbad? You know what? I gotta know more. I need more anime characters. Please tell me Frieza's in here. Griffith from Berserk, yeah. Yes. Cell and Frieza are in their Kamidares. Not like the actual guy called Kami in the show. Gilgamesh. Oh, from Fate. I did actually watch that anime. One of them. I don't know. My boyfriend at the time was like, yo, we gotta watch Fate. So I was like, okay. I didn't really understand what was happening. There were a lot of fights. A lot of people were fighting. Prussia, yes, yes. Prussia from Italia, yes, yes. Cars? Yeah, sure. Dimple from Mob Psycho? Yeah, he literally had a cult, didn't he? Boruto. What? Okay. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $2. Would Loki fit the bill? We'll see. We can check the Western types after this. Bandit Keith, my ass. Gozaburo Kaiba, I believe, but Bandit Keith? I don't know. Well, actually, I haven't watched much of the original series. I just watched the abridged version. Byakuya, Celestia, yes, that all checks out. I don't really feel like maybe Gundam, I don't know. Kokichi, yeah. Miu, Monica, yes, she's kind of God. Lots of Final Fantasy characters I don't remember. Liquid Snake, sure. DJ Octavia, whatever. Rouge from Sonic, maybe. I don't know how you could possibly know that based on Yandere Simulator, because I can promise you this character is probably not in the game yet. She only exists in Yandere Dev's mind. I know too much about the damn game. I followed it for years. I'm fucking pissed. You have to watch all of Naruto. Ansem is just dead. Oh, he's not working on it anymore? Brain. Princess Bubblegum. I don't know. I mean, she's a princess. Sure, she's in charge of, like, whatever, like, the fucking Candy Kingdom or something, but, like, Kamidare? Maybe because she always plays God with her science experiments. That could be it. Arthur, please stop. Wait, what? Really? Not Loki? Alright, well... maybe he'll be from the movies. Whatever. Rick Sanchez? I guess. I mean, he doesn't believe in God. And, like, neither do I, but I don't have, like, a complex about it. Really Odd Parents, Anti-Cosm... okay, Jorgen von Strangle. My ass. Absolutely not. That's not Kamidare at all. Plankton? Yes. Jorgen? No. What? Mojo Jojo? Maybe Magneto? I could see that. Black Hat? I don't know. He's just kind of an evil asshole. Wow, Shaolin Showdown. Haven't thought about that in a while. Jafar? The Dere part of a lot of these is pretty sus. Yeah, as it was last time. Apparently you don't have to be in love to have a Dere subtype. Man. You know, sometimes characters can just have the trope of asshole. There's gonna be a live action revival. Like what? Like those movies with Drake Bell? Those were terrible. Why would they do that again? Voldemort? Yeah, okay. Hannibal Lecter? Not particularly. Ugh. Something caught my throat. Claude Frollo? I mean, maybe. He's a big fan of God, so... Agent Smith? But he's not even in charge of the Matrix. What? He doesn't really have a God complex. It's Piggy... nah, man. A Hat in Time, Serena... I don't remember who that is. Monica... yeah, dude. She's literally God. It's going to have Cosmo and Wanda, but not Timmy. I guess. I don't know. I guess they had a good dynamic, but it's not really going to be the same without Timmy, like, coming up with a stupid idea and Cosmo being like, that's a great idea, and Wanda being like, that's stupid. You're both stupid. King Boo from Luigi's Mansion? Oh, come on. Parappa the Rapper. Albert Wesker from Resident Evil? I think that's right. I haven't watched any of the movies, though. God, I made it to the stream on time. Last time I had to watch them pretend it was live. I was so salty. Yeah. Show should have ended after Wishology. I don't even know what that is. It should have ended before Cosmo got pregnant. That was terrible. Chara, Flowey, that tracks. The Bible. Lucifer from the Bible. You know, not like God from the Bible, who literally says if you don't worship me, I'll fucking send you to hell. I'll be honest. When it comes to characters from the Bible, I would say that God has a bigger God complex than Lucifer does. Or at least have both. But seriously, Loki's not in here. Why would... I need to edit this and add Loki in. Oh my god, the comments. I wasn't expecting the Tibble twins, Lucifer, and Jim Pickens to be on this list. Oh man. Oh, there's Errol again. That's kind of a spoiler. Oh man. No, but seriously, Loki should be on this list. Am I wrong? Like, did I miss him? No, he's not here. He should totally be on this list. Like, he literally, one of his lines is, I am a god, you dull creature. Like berries? Not particularly. I like berry flavored things, but berries themselves, boo. If there happens to be strawberries and there's nothing else to eat, I'll eat the strawberries, but won't be happy about it. Oh yeah, where's Shadow? He wasn't in the anime subtypes either. Just Rouge, which was weird. Sees humanity as a broken, flawed, and murderous species. Wow, mood. Although I'm not entirely pessimistic. I can see, like, the good in humanity as well. Humanity is morally gray. What the heck is a Kane Dere? Okay. A Kane Dere refers to a character who is attracted to others with money or status. Oh, the gold digger Dere. Yeah, bud. This word is a compound of Kane, which means money, and Dere. Man. Ami is not a Kane Dere. Yeah, this kind of seems like a relatively unknown trope. A Kane Dere characters are the anime and manga equivalent of a gold digger. They often just care about how much money a person has and nothing else. However, if they truly love someone, the habit can be broken. Kane Dere characters use people for money and only like and treat people well that have earned wealth and status. They only show affection and care for people that have or can provide some money and fame to them. They will ignore or treat someone with despise. You know what? I give it a pass. I need to edit this wiki, but I'm more willing to forgive the spelling errors and grammar mistakes now that I know English is not AROP's first language. Until they find out this person can be a source of profit and they can get something out of them. However, when their Kane side breaks down over time, they'll realize that money is not the most important thing and they will begin to appreciate people more for who they really are. No, I ain't saying she's a Kane Dere. Oh my god. Man. Okay, hold on. I'm making a note. I need to make a note. Hold on. I want to do one really bad. Oh, thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. Yo, I just thought about it. Anakin Skywalker from Revenge of the Sith might be a commie Dere. He might be, yeah. But, like, he wasn't on the list, was he? Should really update this wiki. I need to make this wiki updating my entire life. Hold up, I'm making a note. Diagnosing you with a Dere type. Like, seriously. Getting your Dere type diagnosis. I gotta make that now. That'd be so funny. Is a listener from the Rich Girl series a Kane Dere? No, they're not. They're only doing what the rich girl says because she's giving them money, but like they like her not just because she's rich. And so fake discovered her true calling. Dereagnosis. Oh, the Dereologist. Ah. Okay. Who counts as like a Kane Dere? Loop on the Third. Yeah, that tracks, because, like, you know, isn't that like a show about stealing things? Nami from One Piece, I guess. Hey, it's that guy from earlier. Nisei Monogatari. I mean, I guess. Maybe. I mean, he's already rich, though. Who do we got for, like, anime characters? Let's just take a quick look through this. Yeah. Most of these are shows I've never seen. Characters from games. You know, I kind of want to get into Obey Me, but, like, maybe I'm too old for dating sims. You know? Maybe I'm just too old for it. Wait, Mad Father? Like the RPG Maker game? Alfred Dravis. I literally don't remember who that is. Celestia Ludenberg, though, totally fits that. Absolutely. The barreling fuck Obey Me is. I'm pretty sure it's a dating sim. I keep seeing ads for it. It's just like, I'm sure I think there might be like different versions of it, or different like there's like a series. There's like a bunch of them, maybe. I think the most popular one is you like go to hell and like you date demons. I'm pretty sure it's just like a dating game for like mobile, which means it's probably full of microtransactions, which I hate. Most mobile dating sims are like that. You gotta pay extra to get the rest of the story, which, you know, sucks. Yeah, but a few of them. Renpai games can run pretty well on Android, so if there's like a free dating sim that you like that's made with Renpai, chances are it has an available Android version, which is the case for at least in Otome games. What was it? Locked Heart and what was it? Seduce Me the Otome. Don't play the sequel to that game. It's a visual novel rhythm game. Oh, okay. I see. I've been thinking about it. I might play it. I don't know. What was I gonna say? There's something I forgot that I was gonna say. Something. Oh yeah, dating sims. They made an Otome version of Nekopara, and it's free. I kind of want to get in on that. Like, listen, I was never into Nekopara because, like, you know, those girls weren't really my type at all. And also, I wasn't about to pay for another dating sim that I wasn't really into. But, like, well, I already owned the game. Somebody gifted it to me. It was a big joke thing. Yeah, but they made an Otome version of Nekopara where the main character is a girl running like a cafe that she inherited from her grandfather after he died, and then she ends up with a bunch of cat boys working for her as staff. It looked really cute. Like, the art style was, like, legitimately good. I kind of want to play that. It's also gacha. How can it be gacha? Like, what? Is it, like, for different outfits for, like, the boys? Is, like, the gacha, like, unlocking story moments? Wow. That's wild. Anyone play DDLC Plus? No. I kind of should, though. I feel like I should. I don't know. Anyway, let's read this. This is important. It's really not, but whatever. Scrooge McDuck. How is he a gold digger? He's already rich. Vicky from Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah. Yeah. Stan Pines. Yeah. Mr. Krabs. Who's Victor Krabs? I don't remember that character. You work in a cafe. Also, you're a Neko ASMR when. It's for unlocking skins / different stats for the rhythm game part. Alright, fair enough. I can handle gacha. Like, if it's not, like, if the entire game isn't gacha and there's, like, actual gameplay, I'm fine with that. Like, love Nikki as a gacha, but it also has, like, beautiful art and, like, pretty outfits. I like looking at them, so I'll allow it. If it's good enough, I'll allow it. If it gets dull, I'm out. Like, I played Food Fantasy for, like, 2 years, but then it stopped getting good event updates, and I dropped it. And I tried to go back to it, like, 2 months after I dropped it. Still no good updates, still no good events. I left. Seriously, Shark Tale? Shrek? Lord Farquaad. You know what? Yes. Is Miss Piggy a gold digger? She might be. Tom and Jerry the movie. We've got to have money. That's the only thing I know about that movie. But yes, that's the movie where they talk. And they sing. Oh, man. Conker's Bad Fur Day? Yeah, okay. That counts. That's sure. Wario. Red. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. You work in a cafe, but your Neko was already a script. Oh. Max, did you write that? You want some life insurance? Maybe. Moneybags from Spyro 2? Yes. Oh my god. Okay. The male protagonist of what appears to be a Russian thing? Morgenstern? Is that like a song? Wow. Wano from Yakuza 0. Perhaps. I've never played Yakuza. Midari from Kakegurui. You're gonna have to refresh my memory on who that is, because it's been forever since I've seen that show. Kekondere. What's up? What's good? Masamune-kun no Revenge. Isn't that the one about the guy who was, like, fat, but then he wasn't fat and he got revenge on someone for rejecting him? A terrible show. A Kekondere refers to a character who wants to get married right away with someone they just meet. This is a very rare Dere type. I believe you. The Dere wiki bringing people together from all nationalities. Yeah. This word is a compound of kekon, which means marriage, and dere. Kekon. I'll remember that. I won't remember how to spell it, though. I hate kanji so much. They're beautiful, but I hate them. Love how specific these are. Yeah, look at how filled in this is. Errol P, was that you again? Prince Hans will be on the list. Literally every Disney princess.
Well, the old ones. These people are doing God's work, clearly. They're doing Kami's work.
Gekandere characters decide immediately when they meet a person that they're the ultimate person for them, and they immediately start planning their marriage, even if the other does not agree with this at first. They want their love interest to get married to them right away. They will often go to absurd lengths to get their person to want them, which usually makes the crush turn them off initially, because of how persistent and creepy they can be sometimes. In extreme cases, the Gekandere can even try to force someone to marry them. So this has got to be a Dere, this has got to be a yandere subtype. It has to be. The reason why they do this can vary. Maybe they become so obsessed with a particular person that they want to get married to them without thinking about it, and sometimes even without hearing what the other desires. It is also possible that some Kekanderes are obsessed with the idea of marriage, or that they want to be with someone no matter what, knowing that they will spend the rest of their life with that special someone, and without being alone forever. It is for this reason that they can also tend to be really stubborn and easily fall in love, going after the best candidate to be their perfect couple, which can also happen that they really aren't in the end. Wow, that's a weird sentence, because of how the Kekandere rush things with said person without knowing them. So yeah, basically like live with someone before you marry them. Unless you have like a distant marriage. The reason I can never get married is because I don't want to live with anyone ever. I can have a partner, but they gotta live in a different place. And if we're gonna if time comes we have to share an apartment, we have to have our own rooms. We each have to have like our own individual rooms. I'm not sharing my room with anybody. Other personality traits can vary. Many can be yandere or yangire, especially if the hero/heroine rejects them, but there have been others with Yamato Nadeshiko personalities, or even a tsundere one. With some luck, the Kekandere will finally find the perfect person that will really love them for what they are, and have the perfect wedding that they so much yearn for, to then have a happy life with their husband or wife. Needless to say, they will make sure by all means that their real wedding is perfect. Oh man, Bridezilla. So who we got? I've never seen any of these animes. The Pirate Empress from One Piece? I admit I haven't watched One Piece, but what? Seriously, the art style of One Piece like really bothers me. Like, what is this body? Gotta have the person room where it's dead inside. Privacy is a requirement. Yeah. Gasai from Mirai Nikki. She's a yandere, though. Tonikaku Kawaii from Charlotte. Okay, that's... I think I know what that show is. This one just looks like it's about people getting married, so... I mean, hey, if it's a manga or anime about people getting married, like, I'll be down. Bridezilla ASMR, I would, but like, I don't know. Those types of people make me kind of uncomfortable. Emir from Attack on Titan Junior High. What the fuck? Excuse me? Belarus. I mean, she's a yandere, but yes, she does want to marry Russia. Okay. You can just call it JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, we get it. So weird with the Japanese names. Sailor Moon? Does she? Mirai Nikki was like a horror or something. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't watch it. There were cell phones, I think? I don't know. Running away from a bridezilla with your childhood friend. Oh, yeah. The ideal sponger life. What does that mean? What are these names?
The strongest bride on earth. Amazing.
Angie Yanaga. I'll admit I didn't do many of her free time events, but I don't think she wanted to get married. Did she? Yonderella?
Hold up. I'm looking that up on my phone. I gotta know what the hell that is. Tell me what it is. It's an RPG Maker game. Okay. Came out in 2013. Okay. It's an RPG game made by Charon. High school student Yataro has been friends with two girls since childhood. One of them is the shy and feminine Hinata, who returned from Tokyo. The other is the tough and tomboyish Honoka, who's always been there for him. When they reunite after being apart for years, Hinata and Honoka start acting strange and fight for Yataro's affections. What? Oh, wow. People get murdered in this game. Okay, next stream I'm playing Yonderella. I'm doing that. That sounds wacky as hell. We're doing this. Didn't Sonya mention getting married at the end of her free time events in Danganronpa 2? Maybe, but I don't think I've done all the free time events in Danganronpa 2. I mean, Sonya... I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember. Yonderella is a requirement now. Yeah, next stream I'm playing that now. You cannot stop me. It's going to happen. Okay, so... Bride of Chucky. I guess that checks out. Corpse Bride. Absolutely. And Frozen. Anna. Yeah. That totally tracks. And Bowser. Yes, he definitely wants to do that. Didn't play Monster Prom. And yes, Eddie Gluskin absolutely counts. Wow. They actually got all of them right. And, who the fuck is Nina the killer? Is she like an offshoot of Jeff? Do I have to look this up? Who the fuck is that? I thought it was Jane the killer. Am I wrong? Nina the killer. Nina the killer. Who the fuck? Oh, great. The first result is the Nina the Killer rap, a song by Waikato. I'm not going to be watching that. Let's check out the Creepypasta Files wiki. This looks like Jeff the Killer, just like in an anime emo girl outfit. Alias. Crazy fangirl, Jeff the Killer knockoff. Okay, well, like, given the cuts on her face, I would assume, like, she's, like, a Jeff the Killer fan who went nuts, but listen, I need to understand. Nina was once a normal fangirl of Jeff the Killer, but turned into an insane and remorseless serial killer after one horrible day at school. Oh, man. Do I have ADHD or something? I am constantly getting distracted by stuff when I'm trying to read this wiki. I might have ADHD. I might. She started as a normal fangirl of Jeff. She would adore the creepypasta character for nearly every quality about him and continue to read the story. I feel bad for her. The writing in that story was painful. Okay, so a few bullies began to harass her, and she almost killed them. And she has a brother named Chris who looked up to her, and he was disturbed by the events as she started getting more violent. Oh my god, and she has a bunch of, like, Jeff the Killer merch. That's definitely unofficial. Oh my god. There was a second incident with the bullies, and they kidnapped and beat up her brother, Chris. And then... Okay, wow, this is a weird-ass story. So then she attacks her bullies, and then, yeah. And then she decided to make herself look like Jeff. And she slit her face. And now she's in an asylum, I think. And then she might have broken out. And then she left to search for Jeff, who I'm guessing in this canon is not a real person, so she's just, like, crazy. I mean, he's not a real person in real life either, but, like, what the fuck? Does it sound like every cringy fangirl shipper dream? Yeah, it does. Which kind of gives me the feeling that, like, everybody, like... If somebody read a fanfic where the OC or reader insert was, like... just like a crazy person who really liked Jeff and like made themselves look like him, and then they found him and then they started dating or something, and this person was like, here's what would really happen with that. What is it with bullies and killer stories that are actually just illegal? Actually, hold up a second, because let me read you the greatest line in this summary. Okay. During the second incident with her bullies, they decided the smartest decision to make was to quickly kidnap and beat up Chris before returning him to Nina after lunging him out of a car. Yeah, dude. It's like the bullies from It. They're just straight up murderers. Man, that's ridiculous. Also, let's get back to this wiki now. Manga where girls are getting possessed by serial killers from history? The fuck? Okay. Anyway, what's a Dere? Trigger warning. Oh, this is a bad one. Dere is a character that is crazy and dangerous, but their love and feelings and reactions to them are surprisingly normal. Oh. Okay. So they're just like a murderer who is also like... just like... Alright. So just like yandere, but without the yan, I guess. This is becoming a portal for all sorts of weird media. Yeah, it is. God. You survived the Canadian heat wave with no wind? Yeah, I guess so, considering it's been cloudy for like 2 weeks. I haven't seen the sun in forever. I'm getting kind of bummed out. It keeps raining. I don't know what the deal is. Yoshikage Kira, bet. Maybe. A Kichidere is a combination of Kichigai and Dere. Kichigai is usually translated as crazy, but is much more offensive in Japanese, so much so that it would be considered discriminatory against people with mental illness. The use of this word makes the Dere type little used and mentioned in Japan due to their offensive meaning. Oh. Really? So, there's a Dere type that's like partly a Japanese slur for mental illness? What the fuck? That's rude. Although, you know, I was messing around on Tumblr the other day, and I came across like a post about Yu-Gi-Oh! Ships. Like, it was all about, like, shipping names and everything, and one was talking about, like, how Yu-Gi-Oh! Had, like, a frustrating system of just being, like, the word plus shipping, which, you know, they had to do because the dubbed characters had different names. But one of them was saying, like, yeah, in like, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Shipping, one of the shipping is a slur, and I was like, which one could possibly be a slur? And then I looked it up. There is one. It's called Jip shipping, which is like, you know, an anti-Jewish slur. And, yeah, that's for Rex Raptor and Joey Wheeler. And I was like, why the fuck did they name it that? This is Diet Yandere. Man. Anyway.
Kichideres are characters that will show two completely different sides, their usual crazy and demented side towards others, and their pure sweet side towards loved ones. That just sounds like Yandere with extra steps. They're not actually the same to Yandere. Well, a Yandere will turn crazy after falling in love, and because of it, a Kichidere will be crazy from the beginning and won't show this side when it comes to love, acting surprisingly normal in any kind of relationship. They won't hide this darker side of them. They can't help it, but this part of them won't get in the way of their relationship. Why did Joey wreck ship in the first place? I have no idea, but, I looked it up on Google to see why anyone would friggin' name it that, and I saw, a bunch of fan art. I don't understand why. Unlike Mayaderes, they will not turn into a more good-oriented character after experiencing love, and will continue to behave insanely towards other characters. Kichideres will show their affection differently than how they normally behave, but love won't change their core lunatic personality. Oof. They're compared to demons or cruel monsters that are in normal and loving relationships or would want to. Okay, who's in the gallery for this? Wow, empty. It's empty. Deadpool, maybe? Oh, maybe. Oh, wow. This wiki is free to edit. Okay. Well, I can do that another time in the editing the Dere wiki stream. That's unfortunate. I doubt there's anything in here. Yeah, okay. This is relatively unknown. Maybe it should stay that way. If it is, in fact, a bad word to call mentally ill people in Japanese. Kitakudere. Okay. A kitakudere is someone who acts as a bully and often mistreats others and their love interest, harming them physically or emotionally to hide their true feelings. Damn, son. That's like Sadodere with extra steps. It's in... Oh, right, my bad, I misspoke. It's anti-Romani. Right, my mistake. Deadpool found out he had a daughter and underwent a lot of character development, then he deleted his memory. Oof. The word kitaku means brute or savage. Kitakuderes, also known as thugderes in some media, are characters who usually mistreat other people, including their love interests, either physically or emotionally harming them. However, they can also be quite affectionate in certain situations with some people after a while. This brutality is often a way they hide their sweet, caring, and loving side. They might even think their sweet side makes them look weak or foolish, and this way they can prevent getting hurt by hurting others instead. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $2. I feel like this one would fit Batman. Batman? Is Batman beating up people he likes? Does he beat up Catwoman on the reg? I don't know. Batman doesn't usually get into physical fights with the villainesses, just because that'd be weird. Kitakuderes are more rude than tsunderes and use a lot of curse words. The kitakudere may simultaneously use violence towards people as well. Unlike a yandere, they're less calculating and don't do violence because of their love unless completely necessary. They will not reach the point of killing anyone, at least not to innocent people and loved ones. Oh my god. They will only harm or make fun of others to appear stronger and dangerous in front of other people, not because they actually enjoy the pain they do, but rather to hide their true personality. My god, this is very long. This is a lot of words. Batman from All-Star Batman and Robin. Oh my god. I forgot about that. That was great. That was a great Linkara episode. He fights Superman when he goes rogue. Okay, but he doesn't really have a choice in that. Silver Age comic where he and Superman make Robin and Jimmy Olsen dig their own graves. What? What the fuck
fuck was going on in Silver Age?
Being mostly bullies, it is very likely that they are either always alone or that they are in a group with other bullies like them, sometimes even being the leader of said gang. It's also possible that some kitakuraes are involved in dangerous situations in their life with something that can bring problems to those around them. Ooh, this is a lot. They treat badly anyone who tries to get too close to them to protect their love interests from themselves. This is especially true when with those they really love, which can make them feel really bad every time, even if they hide it. Even if it hurts them, they will continue to make others fear them so that everyone will end up hating them on purpose and avoid them. This prevents people from being the focus of attention of those who really want to harm the kitakure and people related to them. Okay. Cheers from South Africa. Alright. Goodbye, Toby. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna stay up. All of my streams do. Some Kitakuras can also be Mayaderes too, and be part of the enemy team until they realize their mistakes. The difference is with both Mayaderes are usually villains that really want to hurt and even kill the protagonist at first, while Kitakuras can be normal people that mistreat and bully the main character sometimes. Ugh, I'm running out of word space. Over time, they will realize that violence is not the only solution. This is often thanks to other characters and their love interest who will help them manage to see their true self, making them less and less aggressive to the point of trying not to use violence so often or jokingly insult their loved ones. That's why it's possible for some Kitakuras to turn into a Hyakisudere or Tsundere with some time and appreciation. I'm not sleepy, it's just my throat is working. Hiyoko? Yeah, I guess she is kind of a bitch. Katsuki Bakugo? Yeah, sure. The guy from the Boondocks? Alright, sure. And Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know, has anybody seen Black Lagoon? Let's see some Western characters up in this bit. Bakugo isn't this, he's just an asshole. Oh great, American Dad again. Oh, there's Batman. Beavis and Butthead? I don't know, do they count? I mean, they treat everybody like shit, but I don't think it's like a Dere thing. Family Guy. Oof, I don't like this list. Angel Dust, Cherry Bomb. I don't know who that is, but yeah, I guess that tracks. Vegeta, maybe. Hold on, I gotta see. Who do we got? Where's Dragon Ball? Oh, no Dragon Ball. What the fuck? Wow. Why the fuck? Why is Yandere Simulator in the anime characters archetype? It's a Western game. Stop pretending to be anime, you're not. Hey Arnold, Jamie O, Wolfgang. I guess Helga didn't make it in there, but that totally tracks with her. Buford Van Stum. Oh yeah. He totally had a crush on Baljeet, right? They had a thing going. Don't tell me they didn't. Francis from Fairly Odd Parents. He's just a dick. Jorgen von Strangle. No, he's also just like an asshole. That's the only thing. Is Yandere Sim actually dead, or is it just in a zombie state? I don't know. I don't want to look it up. Bunch of people from The Simpsons. Weird. Duncan? Is that the guy with the green hair and the piercings? Because yes. Oh man. Are we back to the horror movie subtypes? Yeah. Man, we're never going to figure out who it is. Spider-Man. That's so Raven. Tony Soprano? Wow. If you're a Dere, you have to meet the basic requirement of the word Dere to be in love. Yeah.
These subtypes, these Dere types really only work for like harem shows where everyone is guaranteed to be in love with somebody. It's supposed to be summer, but we're learning about anime. Been dying since the start of the stream. I've been dying since this morning. Listen, it's supposed to be summer, but it's gray as shit outside. Most of these people aren't in love, they're just kind of assholes. Yeah, dude. Hat in Time, Susie, yes, from Deltarune, that totally checks out. Undertale, Luke's? I don't remember who that is. Wait, SML, Jeffy, the what the heck is SML? Whoa, what the fuck is this? Super Mario Logan. Okay, I'm not reading that. Who's Luke's? I totally forget who that is. Undertale. Luke's? Oh, he's the don't pick on me guy. Weird. He's the Mike Wazowski guy. Yeah, that's a good way to describe him. Anyway, I think I'm done with this subtype. Kudere. That's a biggin. It's a biggin. It's a biggin. I kind of feel like we might have read this before. Or was that Dere? Hold up. Before we read this, I have to go get some more water. Alright, I'm back. Spock from Star Trek. Oh, is he a Kudere? Yeah, moving on to one of the big five. This is a big deal. This is a big old deal. It's the biggest deal. Anyway, let's continue. Although she seems to lack emotion, this is largely a pretense. Kudere is a stock love interest who is calm and collected on the outside and never panics. They show little emotion and in extreme cases are completely emotionless, but they may be hiding their true feelings deep down. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, there's a table of contents. This is going to take forever. This is the last one we're doing. I know we've barely gotten, like, anywhere through this. We got through the K's. That's basically it. We're almost halfway through the wiki. A kudere, sometimes written as kudere or just kudere, refers to a character who is often cold, blunt, and cynical. They may seem very emotionless and stoic on the outside, but on the inside, they're very caring, at least when it comes to the ones they love. Kudere is the last well-known main Dere. The kuderes are those characters that look expressionless, won't react to whatever the love interest says, doesn't get jokes, and are most likely regarded as some sort of genius of high IQ. These characters are usually designed with hair colors of white, blue, or other cold colors. Man, vibes. I don't know, man. Doesn't react to the love interest, doesn't get jokes, has a high IQ of some sort. This is actually a symptom of autism. I am just gonna say it right now. It's okay. I know what I'm talking about. The blue hair is also a symptom of autism. No, I'm kidding. It should be, though. I want blue hair. The point of kudere is that though they're introduced as something like moving ice statues, as they develop their relationship for the other person, they start opening up and even showing expressions like smiling slightly over time. Really gonna call us out like this? I'm calling myself out like this. I don't know, people used to think I was really smart till I got out of school. It's like, yeah, you can read at like a higher reading level when you're in elementary school. Good for you. Does nothing for us in the real world. Autistic person here, can confirm, have blue hair. Nice. I've been okay lately, Sin. I've been okay. I wish the sun would shine. It's been so cloudy lately. Listen, if the clouds could part just for a little bit at around 8 o'clock so I can see the sunset from my beautiful balcony, that would be lovely. It's not going to happen, though. I don't want to look like Ninja. It doesn't have to be bright blue. It has been raining too frequently. Yeah, it's the global warming. Right, Batman better be on this list, calling it. He probably will be. Maybe. Okay. In some cases, a kudere will completely melt or break their ice armor, start crying or screaming, I love you. This is when a kudere goes from ku mode to dere mode. It's one of the possible developments when you have a kudere archetype. Allegorically speaking, a kudere is like snow. It may be cold and harsh at first glance, but it's also what keeps autumn seeds warm and safe until spring. Oh man. Don't get all philosophical here. This is just a character archetype. Shut up. 9 out of 10 times blue-haired girl doesn't win in a romance. Yeah. I'd say I don't win in romance, but if I want a guy, I just ask him out. So that means I always win. Who's writing poetry on the Dere wiki? I don't know, man. Similarly, while perhaps appearing apathetic and awfully pragmatic, it is but a frosty mask that protects tender, delicate feelings deep underneath the facade, waiting for someone to melt the snow and allow them to blossom. Wow, this is some serious prose they got going on in the Dere wiki. Damn, who wrote this? Kuderes often speak in a calm monotone and seem unaffected by the world around them. They never seem to be overly happy, excited, or surprised, just as they never appear sad, annoyed, or angry. Extreme examples may even seem to be completely emotionless, like robots. It is used to describe characters who always remain calm and composed. Though they act serious on the outside, they often have a very good, sarcastic sense of humor. Yeah, he's the Kudere professor, damn. Oh yeah, maybe Robin from Teen Titans, or Raven, I think you might mean. I feel like Raven would fit this archetype better. They got their degree in Kuderology. Kudere ASMR 1. I guess after I read this wiki and get like some good research done. Have you seen Gurren Lagann? No. I kind of want to watch it though. They tend to deeply care and love someone, and they have a good personality when you know them, but are afraid to show it too often because they view it as a weakness, either because of who they are or because of the situation they are in. More often than not, they come off as emotionless, acting very cold, blunt, and cynical. Got us some kudere power. Yeah. Gotta charge it up. They also tend to be leaders who are in charge of a situation due to their calm, clear-headed, and respectable attitude, even in tricky situations. So the detective from Danganronpa, right? Sometimes kuderes are the class presidents that keep their schools running. Other times they take the form of stoic professional assistants to superiors they love and respect. While kuderes remain strict and businesslike, they are emotional underneath their self-control. However, they tend to fear showing any weakness, such as admitting to liking someone, or coming to rely on someone emotionally as well as professionally. Some are unclear as to how to even express their emotions, and, in extreme cases, are unsure what feelings actually mean. Due to the way a kudere acts, a yandere or yangire can easily pretend to be a kudere when not acting insane. I don't know, it's always funny to me when someone describes a character as, like, acting insane. That really doesn't narrow it down. Kyoko Kirigiri, right, forgot her name. There's a lot of Danganronpa characters. Love the theory that Jotaro is just a nerd who won the genetic lottery and his shyness is mistaken as being stoic. I mean, he's a Joestar. He didn't have any choice but to be ripped. But he's also, like, he grows up to be a marine biologist. I think he might just, like, he might just be, like, kind of antisocial. Obi-Wan Kenobi? They can also be mistaken with tsunderes due to how kuderes can sometimes reply to others without thinking about how the other person would feel. Mainly tsundere character. What is that? What is this? What's a tsundere? What is that? What is that? It's like a tsundere without the dere. Okay, so, like, she just... So they just fucking hate you? Alright, whatever. Jotaro just wants to be a normal guy. He really does. Like, all he wants to do is just study marine biology, and that's it. He doesn't want to be involved in any of this shit that he gets into. Tsundere without the dere is the dickhead. Yeah. The difference is how kuderes will respond to everything unemotionally and may insult nonchalantly without realizing how this can hurt other people, while tsunderes will be more aggressive and start insulting because they feel embarrassed, sometimes knowing very well that this can hurt others. The difference between a kudere and a dandere is that dandere characters don't talk with people due to their shyness, while kuderes chose willingly not to talk, only doing so when necessary, and even then they will speak with perfect tranquility. Danderes are nervous and embarrassed with others, contrary to kuderes, who don't show emotions and can control their feelings. The difference between a kudere and a hinedere is that kuderes don't care about some things, making them look expressionless in a lot of situations, while hinederes show a similar expression due to annoyance. Hinederes will snap easily at people if they begin to irritate them, while kuderes will remain calm. Cool. The ku in kudere comes from the word kuru, which is a codification of the English word cool. Cool. Jotaro already didn't want to do anything in part 3, but he just seems so tired in parts 4 to 6. Yeah, man. I still can't believe he got married. Like, did we ever find out who Jotaro's wife is? 'Cause I don't know, that kind of does, like, lean into the idea that he is, like, a kudere, because, I don't know, well, maybe not, like, he always hated girls hitting on him, so, I don't know, maybe he's a tsundere also. Jotaro's kind of difficult to categorize by a Dere archetype. She has a single panel in part 6. What the fuck? That's so weird. Like, I just can't think of, like, I could understand a woman falling for him because he's gorgeous, but him falling in love with someone else, that just really does not make a lot of sense to me. I just can't see it. Like, I really cannot see it. Maybe that's why he's also divorced. We know why they divorced. Why did they divorce? I didn't read part 6. I don't know what happened. Like, I just can't see him falling in love with anybody. It just doesn't really seem possible for him. He was too shy to say no. But but, like, when he was in high school, like, all those other girls were, like, talking to him and shit, and he was just like, back off, bitch. Like, he calls women bitches all the time. I don't, like... Jotaro's just a man as well. Oh my god, okay. So he did it just to get laid? I mean, I guess. Whatever. Maybe he did, like, he was just like, maybe she was into marine biology too. Maybe that. Or maybe it was just like, he wanted to get laid, things went wrong, she got pregnant, and he was just like, fine, I'll marry you. Maybe that's what happened. It wouldn't even surprise me. Okay, because, like, his marriage broke apart because he spends too much time having to deal with stand bullshit. I feel so bad for him. He doesn't want to deal with it at all. With great power comes great responsibility. Jotaro canonically believes people can easily read his expressions even when they cannot. What expressions? I think he might smile once in the entirety of part 3. He's canonically a bad husband and father. Well, he must be a bad father. How else did Jolene end up in prison? Maybe Jotaro likes weddings. Oh, do you think he'd have a dolphin-themed wedding? He's actively trying to protect his family and he got divorced because of it. Right, because stand users attract other stand users. I know that, but, like, I still can't see him getting married in the first place, though. I just really want to know more about his wife. Like, has anybody ever interviewed, Araki? That's the guy who made this series, right? Has anybody ever interviewed him and just been like, how the fuck did Jotaro get married? Maybe his wife was a stand. Dolphin, but sea creature. Fine, fine. Anyway, let's read the rest of this. In Japanese, kuru can mean a lot of things. It can mean someone looks chill, calm, or even cold, or exterminator-like badass whenever something happens, or even impressive, like it does in English. In the case of kureis, the kuru would be the composed, calm type. That type doesn't show the type that doesn't show emotions and stays calm and collected, cool, no matter what. Sometimes you may see kudere instead of kudere. This is just the same word with different romaji. Neither are wrong. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like this little thing over the U. It's annoying. Oh boy, we got subtypes. Subtypes. Yeah, we got it. His wife is Star Platinum. Listen, I'll be honest. Star Platinum can absolutely get it. Like, he's like an incredibly beefy dude. He's purple sometimes, and his hair like fucking floats. It's amazing. Star Platinum can absolutely get it. Common variations. Type 1, always in control. Comes off as cool because of emotional control, remaining a calm, collected exterior. Expressions are subtle, with watery eyes being akin to bawling, and a small smile being akin to a giggle fit. Feelings may be filtered through snark or dry wit. The appeal is their bluntness and directness, in contrast to shy reserve or boisterous rowdiness. If playing a love interest, either the other partner will be a source of will they or won't they, or they'll skip that and the focus will be on the drama that comes after they admit they do. Occasionally, this is a trait of a more exaggerated character, the emotionless girl/boy. I don't know who's writing this wiki page, but they have got some serious chops, man. I need to take lessons. All JoJo characters are extremely hot, including the stands. Yeah, man. Like, it's just ridiculous how many stands are just, like, beefy dudes. Like, even the, like, stands that look like robots are also beefy dude robots. I'm a big fan of that. Type 2. Once you get to know them, they will show the Dere side, but strangers and those who they don't trust will see the Ku side. Friends all consider them to be caring. In private moments with them, you may just catch them laughing, although it will still be considered unusual. It's not that they spare friends any of the deadpan snarker wit, or that they don't act cool with them sometimes. The friends just understand it better than those that aren't close. Type 3. The mood swinger. alternating between Ku and Dere persona, depending on mood. What controls the mood? Some may have clearly defined berserk buttons. Companions might learn how to manipulate this to their advantage. Others might switch mood at what seems to be random moments, which can be very unnerving or confusing to those nearby. Oh. Catching too much air in my throat. Some might contend that this version isn't cool enough to qualify as a kudere. Sorry, you're just not cool enough. And might place them in some other category. Obviously, these variations aren't always used pure and are often mixed together in different characters. Using Raven from Teen Titans as an example, I knew she'd be here. While she fits the first variation best, she certainly has elements of the other two. Yeah, usually she just gets really pissed off. A kudere refers to a character who is very similar to a kudere, but instead turns love-struck. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? The ku in kudere which is spelt with a C, comes from a more English-like version of the Japanese pronunciation of the word cold. Okay. Kudere is it pronounced ko or... Oh, wait. It's kodere, not kudere. Why does it have two... it's got the fucking dash. It's kodere. I'm an idiot. I hate this friggin' extending dash thing. Annoying. Raven fits it better. Oh, you did mean Robin. Okay. I don't see how he could be a kudere, though. At least not in Teen Titans. He's a pretty active character. Like, he doesn't really seem emotionless at all. He just seems, like, really tough. Koderes may not seem like they care about anything, but they actually do. They start cold, distant, and uninterested, and don't pay any attention to potential love interests, but eventually turn love-struck for someone. Unlike kudere, koderes don't get hostile with other characters, and instead they ignore them. Okay. Koderes develop feelings, while kuderes have them all along, but keep them hidden. Kutsundere. Ugh. Man, you can't do this. Yeah, Raven is like all three subtypes. It's a compound of Soon and Kudere. Yes, we know this. Found out about the Jotaro family. His daughter was framed. He refused to go bail her out due to an emergency in Tokyo. Jotaro was also absent a lot due to Stan logic. Oh, man. Jotaro's a bad dad. He couldn't even bail his own daughter out of jail. What happened to her mom, though? Why couldn't her mom bail her out of jail? She dead? That would check out, actually. There are two main types of kutsunderes, the temperamental type and the apathetic type. Kutsundere, unlike tsundere, do not hide their feelings behind a mask of sarcasm, but express their true feelings. In addition, they do not have such sharp mood swings as tsunderes. The temperamental type, which, like the name suggests, is temperamental by nature, can sometimes stay calm, cool, level-headed individuals, or at least appear that way. Other times they are hot-headed individuals. They may also take a while to warm up to their crush or potential love interest. The apathetic type are more apathetic, abstracted, and often show little to no emotion or are not very emotional. They also seem very sarcastic and rude, similar to Kitakudere at times. During the development of the plot, they may not reveal their Dere sides at all, since they typically have their characters fleshed out later. I don't know, that feels dumb. Mom's not dead, she just didn't know. She's just like, oh, my daughter's missing. Whatever. Jotaro did try to get her out, but Stan. Okay. No more story spoilers. The anime is coming out in a few months, I think. Well, I don't know that for sure. I just know it's been announced. There's like a priest. It's dumb. Kugire. Oh, yeah. Wasn't this like a weird RPG Maker game that somehow got an anime? I kind of want to watch that. 'Cause she's like super cute. I love her shirt. Just a really good character design. I'm a big fan of that. Kugire is a subtype of Kudere. They are characters which, until further development, reveal a more brutal and violent side instead of the typical loving and caring side. However, such characters in some cases may show a Dere side, but it is not the leading one in their case. You'd recommend it? Alright. Yeah, we know, like, Gire to be so, yeah, they're calm and collected, but they also kill people. Kugiris may have sadistic personality traits and a passion for destruction, or treat people with contempt and without any sympathy, but they act aloof, cold, calculating, not showing their emotions and their attitude about what is happening around them. Unlike yanderes, Kugiris differ in the absence of mental disorders and sudden mood swings, which is a sign of bipolar disorder. No, let's not bring actual mental illness into this. There's no space for that when we talk about Deres. Like, yes, you could argue that a lot of Dere subtypes are like, this is mental illness, or like, this is a symptom of mental illness, actually, but, no, let's not do that. Let's not bring mental illness into that. That's like a real thing. Kugiris are almost always antagonists and or negative characters. Please note, characters who kill against their will and feel compassion for their victims are not Kugiris. What is Gire? Snapping or being mad. Kireru, which means to snap or be mad at someone. Okay. Gire versions of personalities often have nothing to do with love or romance at all. People often attribute Gire as more violent versions of Dere, but the two words aren't actually related. A character named Gire doesn't even need to be in a romance or anything. Yeah, but apparently neither do Deres, because like half of the characters on this wiki are not in romance at all. They just lean towards aggressive, abusive, or violent behavior. Part of the word kireru, that becomes the suffix is kire, but becomes gire instead because of a process called rendaku, which changes the pronunciation of suffixes. God, Japanese is such a hard language to learn. Alright, we made it to the end. That wasn't as, like, intensive as I thought it would be. But it is the last of the main 5. Homura, yeah. That girl looks like Hatsune Miku. Angel Beats, whatever. I mean, Homura, yeah. So where's Kyoko? CL Phantom Hive? Yeah, sure. Why not? What? Seriously? Just like other Danganronpa? Oh, but that's the anime. Hold on, I gotta go down to video games. There it is. Kyoko. Peko, yes. Kirumi, Maki, Ryoma, yes. All of those, yes. That all checks out. I believe you. Anything else I recognize? Oh, thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $2. Zero from Mega Man Zero, maybe? Oh, yeah, there he is. I mean, Mega Man Zero isn't on here, but he is. Silent Hill 4, Resident Evil 2, Idolmaster video games. Your Turn to Die. Oh, yeah. Has the last part of that come out yet? I want to play it. Super Danganronpa, another 2. Oh, right, that's the novel. Whatever. See if there's anything I recognize up here, though. Another CL. Huh. Sword Art Online, no thanks.
I don't recognize a lot of these.
Naruto, Itachi, yeah. That totally checks out. Shino, yeah.
The first half of the last part is out. Okay, I gotta play it at some point. Minami Iwasaki, yes. Kill la Kill. Yeah, I suppose. Voice Live is a lot more soothing and lighter. Interesting. Oh, you're so wrong. I am not soothing at all. Just because he said that, I'm gonna go into a deep voice, and it's scary. Italia, Norway, and Sweden. Yes, absolutely. That is true. Haruka from Free. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not reading all this. Alright, whatever.
Let's look at some Western characters. I bet that's nice and filled in.
And that deep voice of yours pretty funny. Yeah, thank you. I do try to be hilarious, and it's easy because I am hilarious. Daria, yeah, that checks out. Arthur, I don't even remember these characters, man.
Gaz from Invader Zim.
I mean, not a Dere, but yeah, sure.
She's more of a Kugire, actually. She fucking beats people up in that show. Normal voice, 50-year-old smoker. No. That's like critical level deep. Oh man. I used to try to do that impression of him, you know, from his older videos. He would just like be like, "What's up everybody, it's critical." I always thought I could do a good impression of him. Wendy is not a kudere. Well, I wouldn't know. Misery from Ruby Gloom? She's absolutely not a kudere. She's literally crying 24/7. Get out of here. It's ridiculous.
She's always getting into shenanigans.
Garnet, maybe. Sapphire, absolutely. Topaz, I don't remember that. Raven, yes. Gwen, yes. Ice Bear from We Bear Bears, yeah, I guess that tracks. Oh man, oh, are we back to the horror movies? Yeah. I find it hard to believe that there could be very many kudere characters in horror movies, unless they're the killer. Is it kudere crying? No, she literally has like trails of tears going down her face. It's part of her character design. Ice Bear appreciates the recognition. Bloody April Fools, Bloody Moon, Bloody Mallory. Who is the horror movie guy on this page? You're still going? Oh yeah, I'm almost done though. We finished Kudere, so that's gonna be the last one for today. Kudere dying in a horror movie. This is inconvenient. Willy Wonka. No. What? No. What? Wait, like, is that the remake? The one with Johnny Depp? Maybe. Was he played by Johnny Depp? I literally don't remember. You count Willy Wonka remake? I guess. He was very sarcastic. Drive Angry, Frankenweenie, Ghost in the Shell. Wait, Ghost in the Shell? Oh, no, wait, that did have a Western remake. I guess that does count. Critical kidnaps you and makes you a slapping star ASMR. I don't know. I don't think I could pull it off. Like, I can't pull off his brand of humor. Like, he just seems to, do what he does so effortlessly. Maybe he, like, ends up re-recording a lot of his, reaction type videos, but, yeah, he really seems to, like, get into a flow and have it, like, come to him naturally. I can't do that. I can't really replicate his type of humor. He loves slapboxing. I know he does. I don't think I could pull it off. I could put on a deep voice and be like, "What's up, everybody? It's Critical. Today we'll be talking about the greatest slappening of all time." See, it doesn't sound right. Also, I'm not sure if his voice is that deep. Like Fear, Lost Girl, Monster Island. Pool Party Massacre. Man. I saw Clifford and thought of Clifford the Big Red Dog. Wow. Stranger Things. Now that's something I recognize, but I didn't watch it. Sucker Punch. Suicide Room. Oof. He has a golden peak of creative vocabulary. Yeah, he's just, like, so clever. I can't be like that. The Hatred again. Alright. Let's talk about games. Balan Wonderworld. Oh, come on. Nobody played that. Chris from Deltarune. Yes. Friday Night Funkin', Halo franchise, whatever. Luigi's Mansion 3, Gooigi? Oh, man. Gooigi. He's not even a person. He's just a copy of Luigi. What? Wow. No, Gooigi doesn't talk, although I guess that's not a requirement. He doesn't have, like... Gooigi doesn't have internal thoughts. He's literally just a mimic of you. That's ridiculous. I bet you ARLP put that in, though. She's a huge fan of Luigi's Mansion. That's crazy. Frisk from Undertale? Yes, that too. That does count, yes. Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat? I mean, I guess he is cool, but, like, the new kid from South Park, Stick of Truth. Oh my god. Other sources. Mystery Skulls Animated. I don't even know who that is, but whatever. Estonia Ball. Poland Ball. Poland Ball. Oh my god. I know what that is, but wow. Characterizing any of those characters as Deres. I mean, it's basically a webcomic that's, like, created by everyone. Dere wiki lore is so deep. I know. I don't know what the human game is. I kind of don't want to know. The first yandere ever appeared in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Who is that? Who is the first yandere? Was it that orangutan? Pulling ball is Italia for people who think they're too good for Italia. Wow, sick burn! Yukiko was the first yandere. Who? Oh, right. That girl. That, yes, I understand now. I remember that off RPG game. The batter definitely checks out. P.S. Where is Batman? Oh, right. I didn't check. Maybe I didn't look close enough. He might be in here. Yeah, I kind of want to play Off. I heard good things about it. I don't know. Anyway, Batman, 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 Batman. I don't see any Batman. Let's take a search. Batman. Nope, no Batman. Sorry, they're screwing you over. No Batman. Insanity. But to the Joker, that's just normal. Look at this little pop-up they got at the bottom. The Joker sends you a Valentine's Day card that says, "You drive me normal." I love those memes. It's like, to the Joker, this is normal. To the Joker, that's just a regular guy. No Batman ASMR. I could be Batwoman. No, wait. I don't know anything about her, so no, I can't. She's a lesbian, right? It's literally the only thing I could ever know about her. Also, nobody liked the TV show, I don't think. The Joker, the song is Normal Frog. That's the band. The normal frog is coming and everybody's jumping. I think of Cooteray in the Western perspective. I think of Castiel from Supernatural. Oh yeah, is he in here? Is he in here? He's not. Boo. The person he's Dere for is Dean, I think is his name. It's not insane difficulty, it's normal difficulty. It's a meme, Batman. Batman was there, he just disappeared before you could see him. Oh, he's gone forever. I mean, Castiel literally did admit that he was in love with Dean, and he had basically no reaction, and then... Listen, that whole super hell scene was really fucking bizarre. Like, he shoved Dean, and then he fell in the wrong direction in the next shot. It was really whack. And then everybody thought that, like, there was, like, footage of him going down a fire tunnel, which was him going to super hell, but it wasn't. It was from the movie Spawn. God damn it, Tumblr. Anyway, I think I'm gonna dip out. Maybe I should check out the gallery. Who's in the gallery? Wow, this girl's here a lot. Comfortable truth. Okay. Yeah, this girl still looks like Hatsune Miku. I'm looking. Haruhi? What? No way. XLF has 2.8 billion views. Now that's crazy. It deserves them. Kana, I guess. Yuki Nagato? Yeah, I guess. I didn't really watch that show all that much. Peko Yama, yeah. That chick from Ava. Psyche, yeah. He's like the ultimate Cooteray. Oh my god, Gladion for Pokemon? I suppose. Yeah, Sweden from Italia. Jotaro, he's here. He's here. Jotaro's here. We still on Cooteray? Yeah, we're gonna end on it. This is all from manga. Characters from cartoons and comics. Nice. Raven is here. Both of them. From the good one and the bad one. I'm sorry, that picture of Willy Wonka just really caught me off guard. That's really funny. He just looks so bizarre. Oh man, get out of here with the Yandere Simulator stuff. Yeah, of course they're here. They're literally based on archetypes. You mean the Pokemon? How? Cloud Strife, I guess. Link? Yeah, I guess. He doesn't say anything. Henry Townsend from Silent Hill 4. Alright, we're good here. I think Thomas had seen enough. Also, Solid Snake. Is he a Kudere? I guess so. Alucard? Maybe. Who knows? Alright. Well, to finish it off, we'll just head back to space. Take a trip back to space. Let me just move this over here. I gotta fix it for the transition. Back to space. Yay! We're in space. Yep, we made it to the end of the K's. Still salty about Batman. It's okay. I will edit the wiki one day and I'll fix that. But yeah, that was pretty fun. That was a fun old stream. What the fuck? It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes? I thought it'd been only like 2 hours. What the hell? I've been here for way too long. Ah, that's on me. Totally got away from me. But we did get to the end of the K's. So next on the list is the list of variations, which I think will be very funny. And we've got Maya Dere and Mega Dere, all those. Those are coming next. I don't know when I'll get to them, but I will get to them. Maybe next time we'll find out who the horror movie person is. And at this point, I don't even think the answer would bring me much joy. I think, like, maybe it could be two of, like, the big main mods. Or it's the third guy who had nothing written on his profile. Maybe it's that guy. Maybe he's the horror movie guy. He's just really private about it. Anyway. Or maybe, like, if they're not a mod, like, it doesn't record who edited it. I don't know. Oh well. That was very fascinating. Good research. Good research for my diagnosing you with a Dere type. Anyway, it's been almost 3 freaking hours, so I gotta get out of here and go eat dinner or something. And maybe do some actual work for once, I don't know. Horror movie guy will be found one day. We will find you, horror movie guy. We will discover your secrets. We will find who you are and where you live. No, we won't find where you live. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to everybody who donated. And yeah, I'm gonna leave. Goodbye.